Oh,
Alright, in the left-hand side, playing as Mercia in the orange, we've got Warble versus Spacefront, aka Martin, playing as Emeric in the reds. Okay, so this is Locus. I'm very curious to see how this is going to play out. We've seen some really interesting games on Locus so far. I mean, have you been playing Locus this event?
yep. I think, I mean, I was like the first person to test that map, like way back. It was really fun. Mm, this is like probably the most open map we've gotten in all the tester medals so far. The center can look kind of closed, but like the map is really wide, so it's only a small part of the map. And so you're gonna see a lot of action in the corner sides, and you can see some people just like front switching pretty fast. I think lumbermills are actually pretty interesting building for maps, I guess, because you want to get them early when they have trees, so the map makers can kind of direct where the early game attention is going to be by just having a lumber mill with one tree on it.
Yeah?
Then the
Yeah, that's
players
what
are
you
going to want to rush that.
Yeah? Yeah, because you just want that big inject of cash that's going to be things like early dragon, early golem, or just like, obviously the dragon coming out. Yeah, early dragon,
Yep.
early golem, possibly even early siege, although siege I think lends itself better to like a bit more of a late game play. I mean, that said, we've got an Emeric on the field, so...
Yep, and last time we saw Emeric's Spacefront's Emeric, we got some siege real early, and here we go again.
Yep.
Looks like
Trebuchet comes out.
Spacefront is just saying, you know what? I don't want to wait before I get my siege. Emeric is on the other side of the map, and Spacefront's like, doesn't matter.
Yeah, but there is this balloon coming out, and I wonder if that's like part of the... Because I've seen the balloon come out a bunch of times, right? Like, I think it's just like a really good option on this map, but in this
Yeah,
case I
it
can
has
see...
that
Oh, sorry.
Emeric synergy as well. I
Yeah.
will say I'm not a huge fan of Balloon that early on this map. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan of Trev that early on this map, but maybe there is some like ideas to get
Yeah.
the corner like Space Fun's doing right now. But the balloon, like you don't really have that much to transport yet. I guess maybe I'm stuck in the old ways of just knights, which is very possible.
I wonder if we're going to see Warble adapt here, because there are some really nice counters to trebuchets at the moment. Ooh, I like this from Warble, just throwing in some sword hits on that knight, knowing that they're going to get healed up. But in this case with the balloon, you know, Emeric's obviously lined up to be near it right now. Dragon comes over to protect.
Can that knight die to Mercia actually? That would be nicely calculated by Warble if that's the case, but then Emeric ballooned over, and I guess that's the game plan with the balloon. Like, it doesn't get much value, but it does ferry the commander over. And I think Emeric is in range to crystal that trebuchet.
Yeah, not enough groove just yet though.
I will say Warble will have like Warble can like not die to the trap push, which is not trivial, I guess. Not a trivial task. But if they can, then they'll have more economy because they have both corners at the moment.
Okay. Oh wow. Emeric's just like, I'm just gonna walk forwards and we're gonna see Treb cover that with crit. And oh wow.
Ooh. And crit suicide into Mercia? I think that Treb can reach Mercia.
Oh it can.
Oh no.
Oh, that was a crit, I believe?
And there's the dragon still.
Okay, can the dragon reach though? Oh, it can reach that and sword will finish off. Oh, wow. And we're not even going to see an Emeric groove here result in the win. It's actually just going to be Warble walks forward a bit too quickly and just walks into
Yeah,
trap
I
range.
mean, last turn when Warble hit the knight with swords, and then, like, the idea was that if the knight stays to kill one of the swords, then Mercia finishes it off. And then Spacefront positions to punish that with the Treb and Emeric. And Warble, maybe a little too stubborn in their idea from before, wanted to punish that knight. And that, like, it happens, you have an idea, and then you kind of get stuck in it, and then you realize a little late that, unfortunately, you can't.
Wow. Well played there by Spacefront for recognizing that there was a lethal, and commiserations to Warble. I think when they positioned those swords in front, they were like, oh, I just put my commander in trap crit range. And yeah, unfortunately that's the way it goes sometimes, but yeah. Well played, and we're going on to the next game.